Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is May and I create fashion and beauty content. I finally got my hands on the new e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I've been dying to try this out because I love the Camo line. They are so good. I have both products. I have multiple of these. My go-to complexion product when I forget mine or I lose it. This is a really great full coverage, affordable concealer. So I love both of these and I'm expecting this one to be just as good. The Camo Powder Foundation costs $11. I have shade 240 Warm and there are 30 shades total. This is a primer infused pressed powder foundation that delivers buildable coverage and an airbrush finish. It says its non-cakey look stays put from first application to last call. This superior buildable foundation invites you to layer on medium to full coverage for a blurred, even complexion that keeps shine at bay. The non-comedogenic pressed powder is light as air, crease resistant, talc free, and creates a flawless natural finish on all skin types and tones. As of right now, it has 4.3 stars, which is pretty high. If you're new here, I have oily skin. Right now, it's not as oily because it is the winter time. So we'll see if this works on my oily skin. There will be a wear test, so stay tuned. Good morning, guys. I haven't done a wear test in a while, so I'm super excited about this one. I got 240 Warm, which is the same shade as the Camo CC Cream. I love this stuff. This is my go-to when I'm in a pinch and I forgot my complexion products and I know I could just go to a Target and CVS and grab this. I've never tried a foundation powder before. I think this is my first one ever, so I'm not exactly sure how I should apply it on. I think I'm just going to use the applicator that comes with it, which is just like a little makeup sponge. I really like how it comes with a mirror. The packaging seems very slim, even though it's a compact, but it's a nice profile. Before I go in with this, I am gonna apply some primer. This is my current favorite. It's the e.l.f. Power Grip. You might as well use some e.l.f. products. This is what my skin looks like before. As you can see, there's some redness, hyperpigmentation. I have some active breakouts. So I wanna see if this is full coverage because the Camo CC Cream is very full coverage. For complexion reviews, I like to do half of my face just to see that initial difference in coverage. Then we'll go into covering the whole entire face. It's so weird using something like this. Interesting. It feels just like a powder with pigment. For the most part, whenever I buy powder or setting powder, it's translucent. So I don't know, it doesn't feel too different. All right, let's just go right in. I'm gonna do like a tapping motion. I wanna see how much I can cover of my dark under eyes. Right now, I don't know about this. The shade match is really good. It looks identical to the Camo CC Cream. From afar, it looks okay. If you look even closer, it's just sticking to certain patches of my face. I recently applied my skincare products on. I don't know about this one. Maybe this is why I don't wear powder foundations. If you like powder foundations, please let me know what you like to use. Like, what's your technique? Like, what kind of brush do you use? Because I don't really use brushes. From afar, it looks really good. You can definitely see the difference from the before and the after. It definitely covers really well. The shade is really nice. It helped with the darkness under my eyes. Not fully, but it definitely covered a lot. But if you start to look closer, I don't even have dry skin, but you will see little patches and it just clings to those areas. So if you have dry skin, I highly doubt that this will work for you. And it just doesn't look that great around my nose and also just under my eyes. Everywhere else, not too bad. Just off my first impression, I'm not very happy with the results, but I'm going to keep going and finish my face. Reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. I don't know about this, guys. From afar, it doesn't look too bad. But once you get closer, this looks so heavy, so patchy. I just don't know how this worked for anyone. And if I'm remembering correctly, I watched some other reviews I think more people were happy about this product than not. I'm really surprised that it's looking like this on my skin since I have oily skin. Now it is a little bit drier because it's the winter, but overall I do have oily skin. I almost want to add a hydrating spray just to make this look a little bit better. Maybe I'll try that out. I'm going to put on the Neutrogena hydrating spray and hopefully it will help this. This is what we're dealing with. Honestly guys, I'm not happy with this product. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do a full wear test. I am going to do at least 5 hours and kind of see from there. I really don't like this. On camera it looks better and I think it's because of my studio lights, but in real life and if I use natural lighting, this does not look good. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and I will see you guys later today for that wear test. This is going to be a shorter wear test today, only 5 hours, mainly because I'm not a fan of this product. I will say it does look better. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't look so dry and flaky. And the main reason why, it's because the powder got to set, my skin started getting even oilier, as you guys see in like the T-zone area, so the forehead, around the cheeks. It doesn't look so flat, but it still looks cakey, specifically in the crevices, so around the nose, around the mouth. I think that's where it looks the worst. It looks the best on the cheeks, on the forehead, where it's more flat. I also think it just enhanced my pores, like right here. Like, don't they look just more obvious? I would say the main positive is that although it kind of looks heavy, it doesn't feel heavy at all. I almost forgot I was even wearing it. I just don't like how it looks on my skin. And maybe mixing it with a tinted moisturizer, something else that's more of a liquid, and then putting this over to set it and trying that method. Another thing that helped was that Neutrogena Hydrating Setting Spray. I think the mix of that and my oily skin made this product a little bit better. But this was disappointing. Let me know if you enjoyed this product. What were your thoughts and experiences? If you thought this video was helpful, like it, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye! Couple dials, we should throw them out because time ain't ours, oh, but you feel